Hi, I'm Simon Gorza from RIO Products, and today we're going to show you RIO's Spey line, the UniSpey. Now the UniSpey as a fishing line is grey, and today we're using a bright orange version just so you can see it on film in these dull steelhead conditions.
After more than 2 years of development, RIO is proud to introduce the most user-friendly, easy-casting mid-belly length Spey line ever designed. RIO's new UniSpey features a long front taper that smoothly transfers energy to the tip, creating tight loops that unroll with great efficiency. The unique design deeply loads Spey rods, allowing anglers to make effortless casts of great distance, and the powerful front taper easily turns over large flies. The UniSpey is offered in 3 different models, each with the same taper and weight options per size. The first option is a fully integrated floating line, ideal for anglers that prefer a complete fly line and not have a loop-to-loop connection running through the guides. It has a black section called the loading point, which shows anglers where the line loads a rod most effectively. It also features a welded loop in the front end for attaching a lead or two. For anglers who use shooting heads, the UniSpey is also available as a full floating shooting head. This head allows Spey casters to quickly switch to a longer belly line when conditions dictate. It has welded loops on both ends for fast rigging.
RIO's UniSpey has a long back taper of about 10 foot. That's particularly useful when you use the shooting head versions, when you can play around with how much line you have inside or outside the rod according to fishing conditions and wading depth. For example, you can have 3 to 4 feet of shooting line outside the rod, make a perfectly good cast with big D loops and long distance. But if you're wading deep, or you're tight to obstructions behind you, or you're more of a novice caster and can't handle quite such a long length of line, the line performs equally well with 8 to 10 feet of line inside the rod. And the RIO loops that we've got on, the really neat small welded loops we have, mean that when you make a cast, the line slides through the guides without a hitch.
The final model is the UniSpey VersiTip shooting head. This head offers the utmost in versatility and is the perfect option for anglers looking for a line that can be fished in any water condition and throughout different seasons. A loop-to-loop join 20 feet from the front end enables anglers to quickly switch between the supplied 20-foot floating tip and any number of sink tips. The line has been designed to take RIO's standard 15-foot long tips, and these tips will have the smoothest energy transfer and cleanest presentation.
One thing that's cool about the 20-foot floating tip on this VersiTip UniSpey is that when you take it off, the diameter of the body is so thick that it'll easily turn over fast-sinking tips. And right now, I've got on 12.5 foot of T11 and a heavy old pick-your-pocket fly with weighted eyes, a rig that's usually very hard to cast on these longer belly lines. Not so with this new UniSpey.
There are 5 different line sizes in each of the UniSpey models, starting with a light 6'7" and ending with a powerful 10'11". And each size has a custom designed head length varying between 52 and 64 feet. The UniSpey is the perfect answer for anglers of all levels that are looking for the easiest casting, most perfectly balanced longer belly style of Spey line. RIO, because your fly line matters.